Howdy y'all, thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of a Kickstarter I just got in, Skyline Express, and this actually includes a bags and belongings expansion. This is a Kickstarter I just got in. It is a game for 1 to 4 players, takes about 15 minutes per player for ages 8+. It was one I saw that basically you're going to be, well, I can show you the whole back of the box there, and then basically you're going to have these spots that you're going to be bringing in oh my goodness, my brain just won't think right now. What is it? It's carriage. Duh. I was trying to think what they call it. You're going to have a carriage where you're going to be trying to seat passengers in accordance to what certain tiles tell you for getting certain bonuses and victory points. So kind of a point salad type game. Shows you everything that's in there. But it's going to be a point salad type game where you're going to be trying to seat customers that are going to be open and available on the board and trying to get bonuses by seating them inside your carriage. All right. And when I get done opening this, we're also, along with the Kickstarter, came the roll and write. I figured it wasn't worth just doing a separate video. I'm just going to toss this in at the end if you want to check that out to see what it looks like. Figure it's just going to be a typical roll and write where it's just going to have a pad and some dice. But oh well, you can take a look at that. All right, Skyline Express. We got the rule books right up here on top. 2 different languages right off the bat. Typical rule book. We got the components. And then it's let you know about the components in great detail, apparently. Then we get to the game setup, which is a lot smaller than I see in a lot of games. And then gameplay. And it looks like we got really 1, 2, 3... really 4 pages of rules, so looks pretty simple. And then they even have a solo mode here to let you know how the automa works. And and then I was like, game setup, the bags and belongings, the expansion that came along with it, which sounds like you're going to have another compartment for people's bags and stuff like that. So, and then they got scenarios apparently. So, cool. We have the board here. So it gives you a good look at the board. You can kind of see it's about the size of a playmat, a little bit more. Got the victory point track around the outside. I know those are a little bit off camera, but here's where you're going to have the passengers that are available. And then from what I understand, some special passengers in one of these compartments. And then the tiles you're going to be trying to get for the special victory points. And then these are round markers, and there's supposed to be something special about each round, and they're going to be tiles that go up there. All right. All right. So, yeah, cardboard punch-outs, which I was hoping to get some plastic in this, but I guess not in the Kickstarter. But you can see these are the passengers. And what it is, they're very color-based. And then it's got little symbols on each of them. Looks like maybe a banker or finance man or something, a military, an artist. I'm guessing by the symbols. Then you can see 2 more colors. We've got some more artists here. I'm going to go with like a workman or a handyman. And a spy maybe? Interesting. And from what I understand, these are the tiles where you're trying to pull off special things like having green seating with blue and whatnot. And then they do have your carriage where you're going to be putting the tiles in. And this is a dual layered, I think they call it, board, where the tiles aren't going to skitter off. They will sit down in there. So, and there should be one of these for each player. Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe these are the ones that are saying you've won them next to each other. Maybe the other ones were about certain, probably have something else to do with the game. But you can see here, these are the ones where you're going to get victory points for trying to pull off certain things. I'm assuming this is the first player marker. Oh, no, because there's 2 of them. So I'm not sure what that is, actually. I just figured when it looked something like that, it was probably just a first player marker. But I guess I was wrong. As you can see, the tiles are already coming out. Oh, I do remember what these were about. It's these. So you're going to have some guests that'll be pulled out randomly, and these are basically those special guests. Like this one, like if you pull this one out, you can pick that one, and it's the aristocrat and the professor and stuff like that. So these are like unique guests, basically, or unique passengers, I should say. All right. Some more cardboard. A lot of these little things. I'm assuming they are tickets. It looks like little tickets. And there's a bunch of them. Maybe there's something that you can like kind of resource-esque in the game. Some baggies. Got a little just regular cloth bag. From what I understand, these are going to have the tiles in them, the passenger tiles that you'll have to pull out. We got some little wooden chits for each player color. Then we have some meeples for each player color. We'll see if they look exactly the same. Yep, they just look the same, just different colors. Then we have some cubes. And then this is probably the expansion, and it is a dual layer board also. And it's for the cargo, which I believe are the cubes. So there's that, and then nothing underneath the inserts. So, yep. We will try to get this to the table and see how it plays. So actually, I forgot, because I covered it up with the box. I said I was going to look into this roll and write and see what it's all like. It says it is, well, see if it's got the player. There it is. For 1 to 4 players, 30 to 45 minutes, ages 8+. And it looks like, yeah, it's just going to have the sheets, some dice, and some markers. So let's check it out. Those look like markers. So is it maybe... All right, we got the different rule books, goal of the game, setup. I mean, it's a roll and write, so it should be pretty simple. Game in, description of goals, 2-player game, solo game, and scoring. Let's see if these are like normal dice. They are wooden. One, 3, 4. Yep. That is 6-sided dice with some, you can kind of see the symbols on them. And they are the typical, because 6 and 1, 4 and 3. Yeah. So, I mean, they're nice, actually. They're really nice, actually. Some of the better I've seen in most roll and writes. Looks like some markers, probably because you're going to have the passenger colors. And then you can see the little pad there. So, and it comes with a bunch of pads. Yep, and just regular markers. Cool. All right. With that, thank you for watching, and have a great day.